Hello folks and welcome back. HeirofCarthage here. Are your Dawi missing something? Feeling like there's a large unit in that roster that you think should be there? Is that unit by chance a giant Thunderbarge? Well, if any of these things are true, or all of these things are true, then you're in luck today because ChaosRobie has brought us an awesome Thunderbarge mod. This may have been shown by other people on YouTube already. If so, that's okay. I feel like that this is worth calling out. We're going to see a couple of Thunderbarges here. We have the standard one right over here. You can see it's a long range, fire whilst moving. It's got these abilities. You can see it delivering broadsides here. I actually found that the broadside is pretty effective against single entities. You'll see that later. And we got the Wrath of Thunder Thunderbarge over here, which also has terror associated with it. So pretty cool stuff. They have Thunderbarge bombs, 3 of them. They can drop into a melee. They move very slow. There's some Thunderers on either side that fire when things are at close range. Otherwise, they kind of fire a cannon off the front. It seems to be pretty effective against large targets, albeit a little bit slow to fire. And like I said, their broadside actually, which I thought would be effective against multiple targets, is pretty darn good against single entities. Also, you can see some steam guns coming off there too, so it's got multiple weapons. You can see the Thunderers firing. It's a great support unit. I brought 2 of them here, probably not something that would always be the case. This is, in campaign at least, which is where I expect most of you would use this unit, it has to be recruited at a Tier 5 engineering building, so it's not something that comes easy or quickly. But once you get it, it represents kind of that ultimate technological power. Here you can see it has steam guns, and it's firing a cannon out front as well. And then hopefully you all get to see the bombs. Yep, there's the Thunderbarge bomb right there. You can see it's similar to the gyro bomb. And then I'll demonstrate the broadsides here soon out here on the, what do you call it, the Soul Grinder. But yeah, anyway, you can see excellent support units. I mean, they cause a lot of damage where they're supporting. That one's already got 50 kills. And here it comes. Let's watch the, when it whips around like that, it's usually because I've given it a broadside order, and it has to turn in order to fire those broadsides. Yeah, here it comes. You should see it there. Yeah, look at that. That broadside was actually really brutal against this large unit. That one really hit it well. So, interesting unit. It's going to cause a lot of damage. Should be really good for crowd control. Also ought to be good as kind of like a mobile support platform. I would think in the campaign you're going to want to keep these guys within range of other Thunderers, Quarrelers, or maybe Gyrocopters for protection. But otherwise, I think you're going to give you a really nice touch on your campaign and add that little something extra that sometimes feels like it's missing from the Dwarf army. They don't have any like big single entity units. Now, this is not your typical big single entity unit. It's a giant artillery platform. It's kind of more like a floating feral or what do you call it? It's a giant dinosaur they added. I don't know why the name's escaping me right now. I'll think of it eventually, but yeah, it feels like a giant, like mega unit for the Dawi. It's very expensive. I think they cost, I think it's 2,000 for the standard, maybe 2,200 for the Regiment of Renown. So they are very expensive, and I imagine they come with a lot of upkeep in the campaign, but interesting units. I'm gonna back out to the screen and I'll show them to you real quick as we wrap this one up. Alright, it was the Dread Saurian I was thinking of. I don't know why my mind just went blank all of a sudden. It's been a while since I've used a Dread Saurian. Yeah, it kind of feels like a flying Dread Saurian, so I was wrong about the price. It's 2,000 for the standard, 2,600 for the Wrath of Thunder, so they are very expensive, albeit they cause a lot of damage. They're going to be very slow, and the armor is 100, so, I mean, they will be a little bit resistant, but again, 40 speed. These things are not really meant to get up close to enemies. You would want to be very careful about getting it swarmed, probably by harpies or other stuff like that, bats. However, again, its armor is going to make it a little more survivable. I think if you keep it within, you know, shooting range of that... look at this, we got a special character here, too, that must have come with that mod. I haven't checked that out. It's like a Slayer with a missile weapon of some sort. That's interesting. I have to check that out. In any case, yeah, the Thunderbarge, again, going to be a nice flying artillery support platform. And the steam gun I thought was a really nice touch. It's going to do some damage, again, with the Thunderers who are lined up along the side of it, so it will do a little bit more than just a cannon facing forward. The bombardment abilities are going to be really great in that late campaign where you've got to do some real good damage to large single-entity monsters that are across from you as the Dwarves. And, you know, it just gives you an option, I think, that provides a little flexibility into the Dawi army. So something you should go check out. Appreciate ChaosRobie making this. Like I said, the link will be down in the description. I feel like this one is definitely worth your time, especially if you like playing some Dawi. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out. If you all enjoyed this, let me know what other kind of mods you'd like me to highlight, or if there's anything specific that you think needs highlighting. We'll take a look at it. Signing out for now. I'll see you soon.